we go again. My tail light is freaking out again. I came a little bit further than I intended to, but that's okay. Anyway, here's a shout out for Hepcat Harley. He made the decision for me, told me to go ride, and I got shit bouncing off my visor. Onto the rat patching I go. I fucking hate this shit. And the glimpse of my favorite road vlog. 26 miles of road. One way, 52 for the round trip. There's your look at the lake, if you can see anything past that fucking blinding light. Now I'm back to being cold again. May the Almighty let my testicles return to their original position. There's a subject for you. A lot of the United States people, a lot of us Americans. Oh, got a bit of a bumpy road here. A lot of us Americans, well, me, myself, I'm not included in this, but they blame Obama. Old Barack Obama for all the troubles that are in the US. The problem is, it's not his fault. The United States presidency, it's not as powerful as people believe. It's more of a figurehead. Most of the power in the United States government belongs to the House of Representatives, the Senate, and Congress. A lot of times the American people don't get to vote on issues. Most of the times the American people don't even know what the issues are. They're just given a number, like measure. Like this past voting season, Measure 92. It's a measure designed to label GMOs. As far as I know, it didn't pass. For Oregon, anyway. This was an Oregon-only measure. It would have required different food labeling laws in Oregon than the rest of the United States. Most people, they didn't pay attention. They don't really pay attention. They don't do any research on the particular issues. So a lot of times they just hear, hey, vote no on this measure, vote yes on this measure. And that's how things get voted into law. They're not told exactly what the measure says. They're just told, vote yes on this one, no on this one. Boy, my balls are freezing today. And as far as the presidency goes, most of the time, we don't get to choose who our choices are. It literally comes down to, we have a primary. Nobody gets to vote on that but the individual parties. It's what's called a closed primary. And the problem is, there hasn't been a third-party candidate on the main ballot in years, probably decades. The road's getting wide. I better stay to the right. There's nobody behind me, thank God. Anyway, in the past few decades, we haven't had a choice between who we get to vote for. It's either Republican or Democrat. because of the closed primary. And well, there was a measure on the ballot to make it an open primary so that anybody could vote for who they wanted for a candidate. And it didn't pass. All I know is we need to get some blue-collar workers in there. The closed primaries are a major annoyance. If I wanted a third-party candidate, I don't get the option because they never make it to the main ballot. It's either Republican or Democrat. And the only real difference is, hey, you have liberal Democrats, you have conservative Democrats, you have liberal Republicans, you have conservative Republicans. You have a couple that walk the line between the two. So you can have a liberal conservative Republican or a liberal conservative Democrat. And what it really breaks down to is they both have different ways of saying the same thing. Like in the episode of Futurama where Richard Nixon got reelected as president. You had Jack Johnson and John Jackson. They're clones. And they literally say, one says, I think your 3 cents titanium tax goes too far. And the other one says, well, I think your 3 cents titanium tax doesn't go too far enough. And that's what it breaks down to. They're saying the same thing, different ways. They've got the same goals. They've got the same ambitions. And I think it's one of the most overpaid positions in the world. If people would do their proper research, bullshit bills would not get passed. And our country might be in a better state than it is. But all our government officials are making 6 figures a year. And there's no point in that. When nice guys like me can't even make 5 in a year before taxes. I'm almost back where I need to be, home, where I can warm up, maybe get my testicles back into place. Ow! Ow, that fucking hurt. It got me right in the occipital papillary. I don't know what the hell it was, but it fucking stung. Right in the occipital papillary. Let's take a different route home. I gotta get past the way station. Oh, somebody's barbecuing. Smells delicious. I'm starting to get hungry. There we go, a different route home. Crack me visor open a little bit. And go down the hill. Let this fucker coast. Coast like toast. Give you a look at the fog. It's been a wonderful day. Turn your fucking blinker off, you twat. Oh, stretch out the legs. Lumberyard. Ah, the smell of fresh cut pine. It's beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed the ride. I know I have. I don't get many more. Then there's going to be snow on the ground and I won't be able to fucking ride. Seeing a couple of dicks that seem to think that traffic laws and traffic lights don't apply to them. And I just want this fucking smart car to get the fuck out of my way. Now I gotta wait on that fucking car. Get your ass going. Ah, you're an idiot. That's why your license plate says ah. Right turns have the right of way, you know. At least in the United States they do. I was turning left, you were turning right. Get the fuck out of my way. Do you need a fucking formal invitation? Get off the fucking brake and go. Make up your fucking mind where you want to be. It's a fucking Lincoln Town car, not a fucking go-kart. It's the long pedal on the fucking right. Long pedal on the fucking right, you fucking twat.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'd much appreciate it. Ride safe, my brothers.